is Wii2RePLAY, the Brent Bostrix of YouTube, and welcome back, where you want it or not, to Kirby Air Riders! Okay, there's a lot to unpack. I have like a lot of luggage that needs to be unpacked, but some of it can stay closed, so here we go. I'm playing this because I want to. Not because anyone told me to, because I want to. Also, there is now a brand new mode, not that apparently. There is now a brand new mode, in quotation marks, that adds somewhere, probably Air Ride. Well, I'm hoping I can find it eventually. A Grand Prix mode. I'm just kind of trying to figure out where exactly that is. And I don't know where it is, so you'll have to excuse me. As I'm trying to figure this out, I guess I will look at my replays, because one of the things that was warned is if you don't save your replays on an SD card, they're just gone. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna have to live with that, and you guys are too. You're not gonna see the first time, spoilers, but I don't care. I'm gonna mimic a YouTuber I've been binging. I have been recording many memorable moments, including the first time I finally created Gigantis, that now you guys are just not going to get to see at all. Something like that. Now I'm trying to figure out how this works. And I don't know how it works. I thought this would be pretty simple to figure out, but apparently not. Let me check something. It says I'm using the latest software. Alright. I don't think it's in Road Trip. By the way, spoilers. Okay, we don't need to see that again. Yeah, no, I don't think it's there. Again, Grand Prix. That's what I'm trying to do, is Grand Prix.
Air Ride.
I'm not seeing it for some reason. So, let me get on to Google and try to figure this out as quickly as I can. How do I play Grand Prix on Kirby Air Riders? Enter a paddock. Oh. Of course, that's what I need to do. Fine, fine. I'll enter a paddock. By myself. Me, myself, and I. Now, while I'm busy doing all this complaining, as I usually always do, I want to just state that I've had it rough the past few days. Probably longer than that. So now we got the sub-in series. If it's set to on, the match will loop while subbing in players from the paddock. Okay, I think I know what that means. And there's Grand Prix. In Order 2 is now available in course selection under Grand Prix rules. And here's Starfy with a crown. Because why not? I said Starfy, by the way. Starman. So, I go into Air Ride Grand Prix. It's just gonna be myself, apparently. But it's fine. I'm gonna still make this as entertaining as I possibly can. Level 9 computers. We'll have 4 races. And what? Let's do random for course selection so we don't know what's gonna happen. Probably keep retirement off, more than likely. But I'm going... Oh. I can't make it more laps? I can only do one? That's kind of dumb. I'll be honest, that's kind of dumb. But I do want to just kind of go off for a moment. Don't worry, it'll be quick. I'm going to be trying to make this channel better. Not just with the OBS, but just with the quality of control. I am maybe getting assistance from someone. I'm not gonna say who. We're just gonna see what happens with that. But I always talk about friends, fans, and fam coming around. Bots are not wanted. I'm going to crack down on bots way more. You may or may not know who you are, but you probably don't because you're a bot. You follow certain directives that have no humanity to them. I'm done. I'm done being used. This is 2026. It is time to wipe off that chalkboard and start anew, and I'm going to do just that. Ooh, that's a nice jingle. We start with Beanstalk Park, and I forgot to change my character. Oops. And my ride. Okay, well, fine. Starman. We'll just go with Starman, it's fine. This will be fun to play with my brothers. Now, I haven't really talked about this, mentioned it too much, but why I don't really script my videos, sometimes when I'm just kind of trying to think of the tone and the jokes that I want to sometimes say, jokes in quotation marks, by the way, there's been a lot of not funny ones, I do it in my head. It's like, oh, what would it sound like if I say this? What if I mention this? There are a lot of times where I will consider doing something, but when the camera's on, then I will just kind of forget what I was going to do. So I'm trying my darndest to cover all the topics I want to. But if there's like some awkward silence in some of my videos, that's why. It's like I'm trying to remember something I was gonna say. I don't write down the footnotes of my direction for some of my videos, so sometimes that doesn't work out very well. But let me just say this. Out of all the Nintendo Switch 2 games to come out last year, I think, and I'm just saying this as my personal thoughts, no one else's, I think this is my favorite one. Let me explain. I like Mario Kart World. I still do. But sometimes the reason I would like something or how much I like it is based on other people's perception of the game as well as my own thoughts about what else could have been added, what should have been in the game to begin with. Mario Kart World is a great experience. I am fourth, by the way. Kirby's winning in his Wagon Star. Sky Sands! We're doing a lot of the classic ones today, aren't we?
3, 2, 1, start!
There has not been as much negative perception of Kirby Air Riders as there's been from Mario Kart World. And to be frank, I've always loved the Kirby Air Ride genre. I think the very few videos I did on the GameCube game was not enough to convince you, but considering how much I've been obsessing over this title, I hope you guys understand just how much I love this sub-series. Sonic Crossworlds is great sometimes, but there are some complaints I have about it, and Galaxy is continuously complaining about it. I'm not joking about that. Doesn't exactly help my perception of the game. I cannot see anything. Spoilers, nor DDD made that the hardest for me to concentrate on. That's his special, is the cloud the person in a dark miasma or mist. Well, speaking of miasma, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. One day, someday, there's so many projects I need to get back to. But going back to what I was saying earlier, I really truly feel like Kirby Air Riders hits every single note for me. Every single part I want it to be. Sure, I would love to see more characters. Sure, I would love to see the old... apparently, Meta Knight retired? What? How'd that happen? I didn't turn damage on. That's weird. I think it's because he was last place. Maybe that's what it is. Which is good. Yeah, we're just doing classic courses today. I had a whole video about playing classic courses. I'm pretty sure I uploaded it. No one watched it. That's great. That's fine. But on my channel, I want to focus on what makes me happy. Right now, Pokemon Legends ZA ain't making me happy. I'm sorry, I'm the Pokemon guy, but jeez, there's been too many times I've had problems with that game. I would rather go play Pokemon Scarlet, I'm being honest. There's a variety of reasons, but this isn't a Pokemon video, so I'm gonna keep them to myself, if at all possible. Even though we had a new Pokemon game come out to the Switch/Switch 2 version, last year, it just did not hit the marks that I wanted that Kirby Air Riders does. I love the concept of Kirby Air Riders, and I just absolutely love the secrets that Kirby Air Riders had. It's more than just a remake or re-envisioning a sequel to a cult classic. It's much more than that to me. I played Donkey Kong Bonanza. I enjoyed it, but not all the time. There's some parts that I didn't enjoy about Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I could arguably say there were parts of Kirby Air Riders I didn't enjoy. You know, Missile, Sakurai, please make it so some of those particular moments aren't so RNG, thank you. Oh, I didn't get first. Dang it. Doesn't make it easy when I can only swerve and stop. Or go and stop, whatever. Oh wait, I'm only third? What the heck? How did Nor DDD blast ahead? Cool, alright. I guess I'm just not going to do good. I'm 4th place. No. I want to at least get 3rd. Get more points. Cool!
3, 2, 1.
Never let belt, here we go! Maybe they choose if they're going to pick newer courses or not. I'm not sure how that works. It was random. This was random, guys. You tell me if you think it was random enough. I'm, on the fence of that. I just wanted to try out the mode to see if this quote-unquote new mode, which is Never been in a Kirby Air Ride game, but it's certainly something we've seen in like every other kart game, if it is warranted. Now, being Paddock exclusive, I have my thoughts.
Freeze.
It is good in some cases. Wow, I am dead last.
Final lap.
But it's probably good that it's in Paddock. That just means that it's more fun for people to go back to Air Ride and just pick out their favorite courses to do laps on, rather than having it exclusive to single player mode. So that part's good. And just having anything new add to the game that quote-unquote was perfect. The way it was already made, it was perfect. Sakurai said we are not adding additional characters, courses, none of that.
Jet.
And yet, here we are. Incredible. This game continues to impress. And I don't think playing this with computers was showcasing just how special of a moment this is. I could be overselling it, I will admit to that. But again, just having anything new added to Kirby Air Riders, a game that already feels so perfect in its base form, makes me smile. It makes me smile. And if a game can make me smile, congratulations, you're doing something right! Anyways, I lose. Final results! Ooh. We got a new jingle. At least it sounds new to me. Maybe update or something. Noor DDD is the winner! I dropped the 5th. So we don't have a podium. Sad to say we don't have podium animation, but for something slapped together and just put into an update, it's still good. It's still good. And I got more decals. Join me as I try to complete all these stupid boards. This one already done on a completely different stream, don't ask. And I will also do one more round of single player mode. I forgot what it was called just now. Road trip! One more single round of road trip.
3, 2, 1, go!
For now, enjoy probably me trying to take on 0-2. I would be Man Knight, by the way. Although I think I was Galactic Man Knight. Anyways, I wasn't joking about the whole trying to put together Gigantus thing. I made a video about it, but I got a micro SD card for Christmas that I just wouldn't bother opening, let alone grabbing all my other Christmas gifts, which is just in a big black bag, including the nicest, warmest blanket that I've ever owned. It's so nice and soft, and that's the only thing you guys are gonna see, because I felt very disrespected by just about every community except 2 people. And as much as I will continue to do YouTube, I feel like it's mostly for my benefit. Just for my sanity. I don't care if I get 1,000 subscribers anymore. That's kind of a lie. But I am just going to put whatever I feel like putting up on my channel to reignite my passion for certain video games, to replay certain stuff to see if it still holds up, and to show my passion and my true feelings about any of the new stuff that comes out that I can afford. I want to do things differently for my channel. I've watched some of my old videos. I keep using the word cringe. I'm not gonna do that right now. It's been hard to watch my interactions, my commentary style. It's grown over the years, but I need it to get better. I really want to stop insulting the ones closest to me, aka my brothers. I really want to stop doing that. I could poke fun at them, but there's times when I'm just being absolutely toxic, unhinged, and unhelpful. I want to become a better person. I really do. And I feel like I'm on my way just mentioning it out loud. There's still many other projects that I need to continue / compile together. But it was good just to return the Kirby Air Riders. Comfort food for me. It's complete comfort food. There's another way I could phrase this, but I could say that I hit peak pain. Especially yesterday when I said I was going to upload this and I didn't. And I want to try to prevent that. I want to try to connect to my community way more, the people that truly matter to me. You know who you are. You do. Sonic Adventure be darned! I will do it when I feel like it. But until then, and until my next videos, including the reaction to Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream that happens tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Nintendo, stop shadow dropping these. This has been Wii2RePLAY, and I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later.